So this is a continuation of the last video where I talked about different timelines and how you can align, or how we align to different timelines throughout the day. And I'm channeling, and when I channel, I clear my throat. My guides told me to do another video just to follow up. I was getting ready to record something else, but they said to do a follow-up video on this. So the last video, go watch the last one for this to make more sense, but we are hopping in and out of different timelines all day long. In order to create the, holistically, in order to create the life that you truly desire, it's about where are you operating most of the time, okay? So here's my, not an artist, but are you, over here is the fear, anxiety, worry, judgment, sick. These are all different timelines, these lines, okay? Over here is the lower vibrational timelines. Over here is the love, joy, trust, happiness, healthy timelines. All of these things are happening all at once. By the way, if you haven't seen the movie Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, it actually does a pretty good job of explaining how some of this stuff works from an artistic perspective. But all of these things are available to us all the time. So if you're feeling low vibrational, meaning, are you feeling worry and fear and sickness? Are you wanting judgment for all of the horrible things that have been done on this planet to people, the systems that are taking from us, hurting us? All right. Are you wanting judgment? Are you not happy in your job, in your relationship, in your friendships? Are you sick? Are you feeling anxious, etc.? Are you going to the doctor and getting pills for symptoms? And not addressing the root cause? You're operating in a lower vibrational timeline, okay? And we have a choice in every given moment, which I explained in this last video with a visual. Every single moment, we have a choice in how we're going to show up and how we're going to respond, despite what the external circumstances are doing. Because our individual vibration, meaning where are we operating at the majority of the time, on the lower end of the spectrum or the higher end of the spectrum, that creates our reality. When we say, but how can I be happy, or how can I rest, or how can I not worry when there are wars going on right now? There are wars, physical wars on this planet, but there is a spiritual war that's been going on for a very, very long time for our mind. There's been a fight for our mind because the powers at the top of this globe that operate this planet, like a global pyramid, they know that where we put our mind, combined with our beliefs, combined with our emotions, creates the collective reality. So once each one of us individually starts changing our vibration individually within our own life, leaving the job that's bringing you down, starting the job that you're feeling the nudge to start, identifying what you're here to do. This is what I do in my day job. I channel people's soul contracts, their life blueprint, what they're here to do. A lot of the information that my guides bring in, I channel a group of cosmic beings that are here to help us on our human journey. I'm very connected to the Pleiadians and the Arcturians. This has been coming in a lot recently. I've been, and what they're here to do, I'm learning more and more and more every day, week, month that I'm working in this realm, that I'm here to help drop seeds, to help people wake up and then identify what it is that they're here to do. Not only for themselves, to align themselves to the highest timeline they can in their life and create a life of joy and abundance, despite what other people are experiencing, despite what the planet is experiencing. The earth is going through an ascension right now. So that not only do they get to change their own individual life, but that then has a collective effect out into the collective. I uploaded a video, a side-by-side, is it called a stitch? I don't know. Side-by-side, where somebody was explaining when you're vibrating on a field, go check it out, it was about 5 to 10 videos ago. Where you are vibrating on the emotional field, the higher you are, the more people you impact, up to 500,000 people at a time. So that's why everything in Hollywood, the news, religion, politics, everything is meant to lower vibration, because then if we're lowering our vibration and paying attention to what they're telling us to pay attention to, which is all mayhem and destruction, that keeps us in low vibration, and we create exactly what it is that they want us to create, which is more of the same, which is mayhem, okay? So when you change your own individual life, that has a ripple effect out to tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people, but you have to take ownership of that. You can't say, well, I can't change how I feel because look what's happening in the world. Yes, you can. And when you change your own life and how you feel, that actually has a direct correlation to what's happening on the planet and helps to bring peace and helps darkness come to light so that we can dismantle all of this mayhem and destruction and chaos that's been going on for hundreds of thousands of years, because it's orchestrated to keep us all trapped in a certain vibration to create the reality they want. Okay, so going back to this, what they wanted me to show is that, so in any given day, we can choose. Do we want to operate, right? So I wake up in the morning and I'm cranky. I don't want to go to work. It's Monday. I have 5 whole days to go to that job that I don't love, okay? Go check out my old story, where I came from. Okay, but you know what? I don't want to sit all day long feeling this way. So I am going to go take a 5-minute break out in nature. I'm going to do some breathing exercises, and I'm going to start operating. I'm feeling better now. I'm feeling better. Okay. And then on my lunch, I'm going to choose to eat something that is healthy versus fast food that's filled with chemicals and God knows what else. And I'm going to say some affirmations, and I'm going to look for a couple of jobs online. I'm feeling better already. I'm operating over here, right? Maybe you get home from work and your partner is having challenges, or your kid had a bad day at school and they're very upset. And you start feeling like you're operating over here now, frustrated, worried, chaotic, right? So we always have a choice, okay? So if you think about every hour, every minute, every hour, every day, every week, every month, we have a choice of where we're operating from. So down here is the accumulation, okay? So this is an accumulation. So say we'll talk about like day 1 of the month, okay? You're operating maybe here in the spectrum. This is low vibe, this is high vibe, okay? Day 1, right? And as you move forward, you start fluctuating up and down, up and down, up and down. When you look over at the end of the month, where are you at the end? If you look at a 30-day average, right? Where are you operating from? You're operating from a high vibe? Or are you operating from a low vibe? And then on a 60-day average, on a 365-day average, where are you operating from? Where you're operating from on an average is going to dictate your daily life. Meaning, if you're operating on an average, and this takes time, you know, and I work with my clients on this, my guides will give them direction on exercises to do in order to shift their life so they can start raising their vibration. And over time, it gets easier. They're reminding me of one client right now. It's so beautiful. So over time, it gets easier and it starts to become the norm, but you have to reprogram your brain to start choosing the higher vibration, because everything in this reality is geared towards lowering our vibration. This is how it starts from the time we come out of the womb. I do lots of videos on this, okay? So when you start to identify and see and be discerning, oh, I'm operating lower vibrational. Why? Where is it coming from? It's my job. It's my partnership. It's my kid's school. It's, whatever it is. All right. Well, what choices need to be made to change the physical reality, right? Do you need to leave the job? Do you need to, set boundaries with friendships, etc.? What physical things can you do? But also mindset. How can we start changing our mindset? Is there find anything at all to be have gratitude for? Anything at all. Once you can start controlling your emotions and controlling the way you respond to things, right? Whether you're high or low on the vibration, where you're operating the majority of the time from an accumulation is going to create that reality. So it isn't about, oh, I'm having a bad day. Oh, shoot, I'm going to end up on the old earth. I'm going to end up in the negative earth. It's where are you vibrating the majority of the time? Are your intentions to raise your vibration? Are your intentions to send love to people that are not sending it to you? Is your intention to love your boss despite how you're being treated? To change your situation and not blame your boss for being who they are. They can't change who they are. It's up to you to change your situation. They can't change who they are. That's who they are. It's their choice too, right? So what can you do to change your reality, to change your choices, to start operating from the higher end of the spectrum? Because where you accumulate, where your average vibration is what's going to pull you either into the new earth, which is love and acceptance and happiness and joy and abundance and trading and bartering and supporting each other. My guides always say it's a service to self, a service to others world we're moving into. We're leaving the service to self world in all the systems and structures. So which way do you want to go? It's the hour by hour choices accumulate into overall where you stand, and this is going to dictate your reality. And it's every day just making little choices, and then a week goes by, a month goes by, 6 months goes by, and you look back and go, I can't believe I've changed my reality through small incremental changes, because it's all about the small incremental changes, the small choices you make on a daily basis, hourly basis. All right. I hope this helps. Drop your comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Also, go sign up on my website. I'm getting ready to launch a membership community where we can come together and practice actually these exercises to start creating the life that you want. Go sign up on my website. It's coming out soon. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.